Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to my peeps wherever you are in the world. This is your boy X-Man 1991 signing on. January is here. It's a brand new year. I am back once again with another sporting recap. So here to give you my quick halftime report on tonight's NBA game between the San Antonio Spurs and the Houston Rockets. Rockets lost by 9 in the first quarter, 39-28. But they made a comeback by 1 point in the second quarter, 32-31. At halftime, Spurs 70, Rockets 60. Can the Rockets make a comeback in the second half? We just have to wait and see. Also, before I do a recap of these games, let me tell y'all all the lists that I have done already. So by far, I've already completed my top 20 albums of 1991, my top 20 albums of 2001, my top 20 TV shows from 1991, my top 20 TV shows of 1996. The next list I will be revealing. My top 20 TV shows of 2001, my top 20 TV shows of 2006, my top 10 underrated 90s cartoons, my top 10 underrated 2000s cartoons, my top 10 TV shows of 2010. And I finished my top 15 Fox cartoons. And my top 15 Disney's One Saturday Morning / ABC Kids shows. Those are the lists that I've got completed by far. All I need to do is come on here soon and reveal them to y'all. Now I need to work on my top 20 albums of 1996. And my top 20 albums of 2006. And my top 20 BET shows. Excuse me. Now we got that out the way. Speaking of the Rockets, let's do a recap of this past Saturday's game between them and the Pelicans. And shout out to Mike Henry, Jaime and Katie Filer, and the hosts of the Just a Little Shady podcast, Haley, Jade, and Brittany. A link to their pages will be in the description down below as always. Rockets dominated the first half, outscoring the Pelicans by a deuce in the first quarter, 32-30. Then they outscored them in the second quarter by an 8, 32-24. At halftime, Rockets 64, Pelicans 54. Rockets lost by 3 in the third quarter, 26-23. After the third quarter, Rockets 87, Pelicans 80. Just like the first quarter, Rockets outscored the Pelicans by a deuce, 32-30. Final score: Houston Rockets 119, New Orleans Pelicans 110. Rockets are now 25-15 as the Pelicans drop to 10-35. The player of the game was Jabari Smith. 32 points, 8 rebounds, no assists. Zion Williamson had 20 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Next game. The Toronto Raptors versus the LA Lakers. Lakers lost by 7 in the first quarter, 30-23. But they made a comeback by 8 in the second quarter, 32-24. At halftime, Lakers 55, Raptors 54. Lakers dominated the second half, outscoring the Raptors by 6 in the third quarter, 32-26. After the third quarter, Lakers 87, Raptors 80. Lakers outscored the Raptors by 10 in the fourth quarter, 23-13. Final score: Los Angeles Lakers 110, Toronto Raptors 93. Lakers are now 25-16 as the Raptors drop to 25-19. Tonight, the Lakers are in Denver going up against Jokic and the Denver Chicken Nuggets. We have two players that are tied with 25 points, Luka Magic and DeAndre Ayton. Both had 25 points. DeAndre Ayton had 13 rebounds and 1 assist. He needed 9 more assists to go with a triple-double. Luka had 2 rebounds and 7 assists. LeBron had 24 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Let me tell you all the top 5 of the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. The Rockets are back in the top 5 in the Western Conference. They're the 5th seed. The T-Wolves are the 4th seed. The Nuggets are the 3rd seed. The Spurs are the 2nd seed. And the champs, the Thunder, are still the number 1 seed. The Lakers are the 7th seed and the Warriors are the 8th seed. Eastern Conference, 76ers are the 5th seed, Raptors are the 4th seed, Knicks are the 3rd seed, Celtics are the 2nd seeds, and the Pistons are the 1st seed. The Heat are the 8th seed and Bulls are the 9th seed. Got one more game to do a recap on. In the words of my man Spitz 389, what's up YouTube? Your boy Xavier back again with another sports topic, and today we're going to talk some football. Houston Texans football. We're doing a recap of this past Sunday's NFL Divisional round between the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. You already know the drill. If you like my Texans videos, like the videos, comment on the videos, share them on any social media platforms you use, whether it's Discord, X, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, any social media platform that you use. Share my Texans videos and I'll be more than happy to share yours. Follow me on my social media. The links will be in the description down below, as well as the link to my Rumble channel. Besides Mike Henry and Spitz 389, the links to the YouTube pages for Alexa and Maria, Maria and Olivia, and Swaggy Reacts whenever I upload a Texans video will also be in the description. Anyway, let's go ahead and do a recap of this game. The Texans versus the Patriots. Texans gave up a touchdown in the first quarter while kicking a field goal. Then they gave up 2 touchdowns in the second quarter while scoring a touchdown.
Showtime.
Let's go. Texans gave up a touchdown in the first quarter while kicking a field goal. Then they gave up 2 touchdowns in the second quarter while scoring a touchdown. At halftime, Patriots 21, Texans 10. Texans outscored the Patriots by 2 field goals in the third quarter. After the third quarter, Patriots 21, Texans 16. Texans didn't score shit in the fourth quarter while giving up a touchdown. Final score: New England Patriots 28, Houston Texans 16. Patriots are now 16-3 as the Texans wraps up their season, ending in 13-6, with their 10-game winning streak coming to an end. The Patriots will be facing the Broncos in the AFC Championship, while the Rams face the Seahawks in the NFC Championship, who just beat the Bears 20-17 in overtime on Sunday. This is the third year in a row that the Texans has lost the divisional round. First the Ravens, then the Chiefs, and now the Patriots. I give the Patriots credit because they came to play. I know this is Flight's team right here, the Patriots. So, and I don't blame Spitz in his live stream this past Sunday. He was furious. Oh, man. That's unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. But hey, the Texans had one hell of a ride. We were 0-3, 3-5, and we end our season with 13-6. What's next for the Texans? We just got to wait and see. Keep your ass up, Texans. Get your shit together, and we will see you next season. My prediction for this year's Super Bowl, I wanted to be the Broncos and the Seahawks. I'm hoping the Seahawks open up a can of whoop ass on the Rams. Shout out to my boy Darius, DJH88. The Seahawks are his team. I'm going for them to win this year's Super Bowl. That's my prediction for this year's Super Bowl, the Broncos versus the Seahawks. I may skip out on watching the halftime show. Bad Bunny's going to be performing. When y'all going to get LL Cool J to perform at the halftime show at the Super Bowl? Or get Wu-Tang to perform? Or Method Man and Redman? Or Lupe Fiasco? I was going to say Mary J. Blige, but she already performed at the halftime show at the Super Bowl before. Or get MC Lyte to perform. Or Jennifer Hudson, anybody. I believe, yeah, Usher performed at last year's Super Bowl, and it was amazing. No, it was Kendrick. I'm sorry. Kendrick performed last year. Usher performed at the Super Bowl halftime show a year before. Excuse me. But anyway, that wraps up my recap of the Pelicans versus the Rockets, the Raptors versus the Lakers, and the Texans versus the Patriots. It's been a pleasure having you here, Mikey. I might bring you back here next week to reveal all the opponents that the Texans will be facing next season. So make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell for my next Lakers, Rockets, and Texans rants. I'll be back tomorrow to do a recap of the Heat versus the Warriors, the Clippers versus the Bulls, and reminiscing 25 years of the 2001 WWF Royal Rumble. Until then, go Los Angeles Lakers, go Houston Rockets, and go Houston Texans. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. No more talk.